I'm looking right, baby. She wanna lick, I'm only out here for the night, baby. I'm Puerto Rico, Casamigos with the Sprite, baby. She wanna fuck with the scammers, talk to me nice, baby. She hit the bottle and the oldest wobble wobble. Just thought he's fucking for a fight, the cobble wobble. African twin, he spin, hit the throttle. She wanna fuck with the gangsters, talk to me nice, baby. Finish the bottle when I
am in the building.
She in the mirror like a Showtime, the Apollo.
I have a question tonight.
Thought it's boring, I ain't calling unless she swallow.
Did the Democrats weaponize the justice system against Diddy? I am accusing the Democrats of weaponizing the justice system against Diddy. Let's talk about it. I have evidence to suggest that possibly the Democrats have sabotaged Diddy and his legacy for criticizing the Democratic left. We're going to talk about it tonight. Did they put that Negro in check? I think so. What's up, Trey Porter? Did the Democrats sabotage Diddy? Did they weaponize the justice system against Diddy? That's my question tonight. Welcome to the Check-In Report. I am your humble yet gracious host, trueandlivin. I'm not your homie. I'm the one and only Macaroni. Welcome to the show, y'all. Salute to Trey Porter in the building. Tonight's topic: did the Democrats weaponize the justice system against Sean P. Diddy Combs? Let me just break down weaponization. Now, we've heard Donald Trump speak, at levels about the Democrats weaponizing the justice system against him. He has claimed that the Democrats has used, different legal tactics. They've made calls to different judges, different district attorneys to weaponize the justice system against him, the DOJ. Did the Democrats weaponize the justice system against Diddy for criticizing the political left, chastising the Democratic left, even to go as far to say that he wanted to create his own political party? Did the Democrats put Diddy in check? Somebody, Rose just said, what type of question is that? We're going to get to it. I'm going to show you the proof. I'm going to show you my argument. We're going to get to it. But this is the question tonight. This is what I want you to ask. I'm going to lay out my argument and we're going to go down. We're going to peel back the layers tonight of this onion. Because I believe that the Democrats knew full well what Diddy was doing, and make no mistake, Diddy worked in close collaboration with the Democrats. We're going to get to that. We're going to talk about the Vote or Die campaign. We're going to talk about him on the campaign trail for Barack Obama. We're going to talk about him supporting and endorsing Hillary Clinton. We're going to talk about his close ties to the Democrats and why everything happened to fall down. Everything seems to have fallen down as soon as he started to criticize them. Did the Democrats weaponize the justice system? Again, weaponization. Donald Trump talked about how the Democrats weaponized the DOJ, the Department of Justice. The Democrats reached out to district attorneys, judges, to pretty much weaponize the justice system against him. Did the Democrats weaponize the justice system against Diddy? We're going to get to him criticizing the political left. We're going to get to him chastising the political left, requesting more for Black America. Fire, 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 fire. We're going to get to it tonight. But humor me in the poll tonight. Do you think that the Democrats weaponized the justice system against Diddy? Maybe Diddy is just freaky. Maybe it's a little bit of the both. But humor me in the poll tonight. I want to know what you think. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. And if you want to be a part of the discussion, if you want to be a part of the dialogue, please put it in a super chat. We read all super chats. We read all donations. Now, let's start at the genesis, right? Let's start at the genesis. You know, every story has to start at a genesis. Now, Diddy has been working with the Democrats for years. Make no mistake about it. He's worked in close collaboration with the Democratic left. I wouldn't be surprised if some of those Democrats were at the Diddy parties and some of the freak-offs. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw them on tape. But here you have a man who worked for the Barack Obama, a campaign when he was running in 2008. Endorses Hillary Clinton, endorsed Joe Biden. This is a man who was an avid Democrat his whole damn life. Diddy has been voting Democrat. He's been voting political left. He even before Barack Obama ran for office, Diddy was a part of Vote or Die. Anybody remember Vote or Die? Diddy was a part of Vote or Die. Vote or Die was a campaign that was trying to inspire or trying to get younger people to go out and vote. Whether they be in the Black community, whether they be in the Hispanic community, or whether they just be young, middle-class whites. That was his job, to get, the urban community, Blacks, whites, Hispanics, mostly blacks and Hispanics. But it was, Vote or Die was made to get young people, urban people to go out and vote. So make no mistake that the Democrats worked in close collaboration with Diddy. He was out there talking to the, here's a video back in the day with him talking to Barack Obama, talking to Hillary Clinton. We're going to peel back the layers of this onion, and we're going to show you why I believe that it's possible that the Democrats may have been weaponizing the justice system against Diddy. I believe that let me just lay this out. Excuse me. Let me just lay this out. I believe that they have been protecting him for years, shielding him for years, allowing things to slide. Make no mistake that the Democrats have a select few of perverts that they like to shield. they like to protect. You're not going to tell me Jeffrey Epstein was on all these islands with all these Democratic officials, with all of these celebrities, was doing all of this criminal activity, and the Democrats didn't see it. Nobody saw what was going on. I'm not going to believe that. I'm not going to believe that. The Democrats have a select few of people that they get donations from, people that they work in close collaboration with, that they protect. They burn their secrets. They keep their secrets. And they allow them to be, productive citizens in society. Now, they request things of them. They may request them to, go on a campaign trail and talk to the blacks and the Hispanic community about voting for this Democratic official. They may do that. They may request that a celebrity or a person of Diddy's stature, because they're allowing him to, frolic and do this criminal activity. They may tell him, well, listen, you're going to have to work with the feds, maybe snitch on a few people, throw them in jail. But there's significant evidence that the Democrats have weaponized the justice system against people. We've seen that with Donald Trump firsthand. And we've also seen the Democrats allow certain perverts to frolic, get away with things. Why is Russell Simmons in Bali? Why did they allow that to happen? I'm just throwing some things out there. Think about it. Bill Cosby went to jail. R. Kelly in jail. Woody Allen? Anybody heard of Woody Allen? Woody Allen still out here, All of the things that, he's been alleged to have done. They allowed him to frolic around. Harvey Weinstein. It took a damn long time for them to finally do something about Harvey Weinstein.
Oh, Pyro, you going to bed, nigga.
The Democrats are, they allow a few perverts to go out there and frolic. A few perverts to go out there and and do what they do. But when you decide to go off script, when you decide to say, you know what, I am no longer going along with the Democratic script, they will put you in place. Now let's get to the first video of, and I just want to show you guys the genesis of Diddy, the genesis. Again, if you want to be a part of the discussion and the dialogue, please put it in a super chat. Please put it in a donation. We read all super chats. We read all donations. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. We're going to go through the genesis of Diddy and, his close tie to the Democrats. Now, this is a video of him and Barack Obama and him, talking to Barack Obama and just, just the genesis of him working with the Democrats. Let's play this video.
You're a trendsetter, but part of what we want to do is to make sure that we're setting a trend in terms of political participation. Music, fashion, all that's important. But people have to also understand that, when our young men and women go to war, somebody's make that decision, and it's typically going to be young people.
This is Diddy, doing his work for the Democrats. Here you have a young Barack Obama. Barack Obama wasn't even running for office. I believe this was the year. This might have been the year of Bush and John Kerry. And their presidential race. I think it was that was the year that this was the Vote or Die campaign came to prominence. So here you have Diddy working for the Democrats, talking to a young Barack Obama, and I believe that this was staged. I believe that they were prepping and they were getting Barack Obama ready years ago. And they used Diddy to prop him up, give him the platform, formally introduce him, But I'm just showing you the genesis. And think about it. Here you have a young Barack Obama, Diddy, a young Barack Obama and a Diddy. Early working for the Democratic campaign, trying to get younger people out there to vote, trying to get young people inspired about new candidates. And I believe that this was a formal introduction to Barack Obama.
Whether you work at Mickey D's or you're producing records, your tax dollars are going somewhere. And young people have to be involved in that decision-making process so that their interests are looked after.
Now for some questions that the people want to know. You have disenfranchised young voters that feel like their vote doesn't mean anything. Why?
Now, I want y'all to remember this. Diddy asked a very good question. I want y'all to remember this. Diddy is concerned about disenfranchised voters. Voters that look like me. Voters that look like you. We're talking about black people that live in urban communities, Hispanic people that live in urban communities. We're gonna peel this onion back. You're gonna see where I'm going with it. We're gonna peel this onion back layer by layer. But he asked Barack Obama a very important question. What about disenfranchised voters that feel like their votes mean nothing? Diddy was concerned early about, black people feeling like, their vote doesn't matter, feeling like, we need change. We want things to happen. We want things to occur for us, and they're not happening for us. He asked Barack Obama an important question and saying, what can you tell to those people that feel disenfranchised and feel like their vote means nothing? Let's continue, though. Remember that.
I'm not going to vote. They don't care about me. They don't talk my language. They don't listen to me. Can you tell them why it's important for them to vote this year?
Well, this is going to be a critical year. I mean, we've still got wars going on overseas. Young people are the people who get sent to war. It's not old people that get sent to war. You've got a situation right now where a lot of our young people can't afford to go to college because they don't have money. Well, that money is being spent on things that aren't as useful to our society, but would help, young brothers and sisters all across the country. And so the decision-making process is one that young people have to be involved in. And part of it is also that it's a way of asserting your power. You don't want to give away your power.
And like I said, I truly believe that this was the introduction to Barack Obama. A lot of us, I remember this video when it appeared on MTV. This was the first introduction to Barack Obama. This is actually the first time I ever heard about him. And then a couple years later, he's in the presidential race. And I remember when I was in high school, even the white teachers told me there was a zero possibility of Barack Obama winning the presidential race. I remember that like it was yesterday. But what I'm trying to say here is they used Diddy to give Barack Obama a platform, give him a formal introduction. Hey, black people, in 4 or 5 years, 6 years, this is somebody that you're going to want to vote for. This is somebody that you're going to want to pull the lever for, during election season. This was a formal introduction to Black America. This is somebody that looks like you. This is somebody that can promise you hope, change. And the Democrats use Diddy to give Barack Obama a formal introduction to Black America. Let's talk about it. We got 376 people in the building. I need y'all to hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. If you have anything to add to the dialogue, anything to add to the discussion, please put it in a super chat. Please put it in a donation. We read all super chats. We read all donations. The topic tonight is, did the Democrats sabotage Diddy? We're going to get to his criticism soon, but we're just showing you the genesis of where Diddy started with the Democrats. You know, he did a lot of work for them. Vote or die, endorsing Barack Obama, endorsing Hillary Clinton, endorsing Joe Biden. He worked in close proximity to the Democrats. Now, if Donald Trump told the world that the Democrats weaponized the justice system against him, what do you think they did with a sexual deviant black man that's a billionaire, that's never been put in his place, and that is now criticizing the Democratic left? What do you think they would do with him? If they did that to Trump, what do you think they would do to Diddy given the opportunity? I am going to peel this onion back layer by layer. You're going to see where I'm going with this. Let's continue.
More that you want to give away your money. You know, you wouldn't give away your money to anybody that just walked down the street, but when you give away your vote, you're giving away a little bit of power that you have to influence the things that you see around you.
One of the biggest things I get is that young people, they feel like things aren't getting better.
And take a listen to what Diddy's saying. See, his job was to galvanize young black and young Hispanic people. So that was his job. He was trying to galvanize young, and the Democrats used him. They used him just like they used up Meg Thee Stallion. They used him like they used Little John. They used him like they're using Steph Curry. They used him. They used them up. Let's continue.
All this talk, all these speeches, all these conventions, all these parties, it all sounds good, but it's not affecting me. It's not going to affect my life. Minorities living in the inner cities, Watts, south side of Chicago, Detroit, New York, Brooklyn, Queens, you know, Miami, Opelika, you know, the hoods all around the world feel like things aren't changed for them. Puff, you keep on talking to me, you blue in the face, Puff, you blinging. You know, you living in the Hamptons, we don't want to hear that, this and that. I feel you. So what could you say to those disenfranchised young brothers and sisters that really need the help, that need a change, and that are hitting me with this, and I'm here to try to get some answers for them?
Well, listen, things aren't going to change overnight, and folks are still going to have to be responsible for themselves. So it's going to be important for our young brothers.
How many of you remember seeing this video on MTV? I do. Anybody remember? This was Obama's first introduction to Black America. This is before, you know, all the shrugging the shoulders and wiping off the shoulders. This is before, you know, scamming in Black America with change and hope. How many of you remember seeing this on MTV? Let's continue.
And our young sisters to get an education where they can, to focus and discipline on their dreams and how they move them forward. Nobody's going to solve everybody's problems, and so people still got to have some initiative, but it makes a difference once you've decided that you're going to take responsibility for having these big dreams, that somebody's there to give you a helping hand. And it makes a difference if government's giving you a little bit of help or not a lot of help. We got a lot of ex-offenders in Chicago, on the south side of Chicago, brothers who are coming out of prison. They need job training. They want a better life for themselves.
And just to go back, when was the last time Barack Obama was in Chicago? Was it during the DNC? People in Chicago haven't seen Barack Obama, you know, ever since he got out the White House. When was the last time he went back, fixed up the community? I mean, I would think that if Barack Obama went back to Chicago, he would be able to get things back in order. He'd be able to fix things. He has yet to do that.
But if they can't get a skill or they can't get their GED because there's no money because that money got used in Iraq, then they're going to give up. There are a lot of brothers.
Yeah, but I just want to show you guys the genesis of Diddy working with the Democratic left, working in collaboration with the Democratic left. Now, look at this video. Let's take a look at this. Diddy again, in 2004, working, vote or die. Now, and keep in mind, I also want you guys to remember. I want you guys to remember this, right? Remember this. He has endorsed all of these people that I'm showing right now. From the Barack Obamas to the Hillary Clintons to the Joe Bidens. He has been endorsing the Democrats his whole damn life. He's been backing these people. These people know him. They've done business with him. He's been on the campaign stages endorsing them. He's given the endorsements. He's given the funding. A lot of these people have been to, a lot of these Democrats, they've been to the Diddy parties. I don't know if they've been to the freak offs. I don't know if they've been to the to the freak off functions. But they've absolutely been to the Diddy parties. Make no mistake about that. So here you have a man who has been working for years, supporting, funding, working in close collaborations with the Democrats. I just want to show you that. Let's continue with him talking to Hillary Clinton. Let's get to that. What happened to the sound? Give me 1 second with the sound here. Okay, is this the sound? What's good with the sound here? There we go. I think that's it. Yeah.
About a problem that we have in young America. Young Americans being disenfranchised. Only 36% of us have voted.
Now remember, Diddy keeps asking a great question. He asked Barack Obama, and now he's asking Hillary. There's people that are being disenfranchised. He's talking about black and brown people. That was his focus. That's my focus. Black people that have felt that, the Democrats have not been doing enough, haven't been working hard enough, haven't been, doing what they need to do. They should be doing the work, right? We've been voting for them for over 50 years. They should be doing the work for us. Should they not be? Should they not be incentivizing us when they're incentivizing the immigrants? When they're sending over billions and billions of dollars? Should they not be incentivizing Black America, the people that have been voting for them for over 50 years? Should they not be incentivizing us? But here you have Diddy working in close collaborations with the Democrats, Hillary Clinton, Barack Obama, Joe Biden, funding them, campaigning for them, endorsing them. Right? And he asked Hillary a very eloquent question, about disenfranchised people. That's his focus. I want y'all to remember that's his focus. Black people disenfranchised, feeling like their vote means nothing. I want you to remember that. We got 400 people in the building. I need y'all to hit that like button. I need y'all to hit that subscribe button. Did the Democrats sabotage P. Diddy? Did they weaponize the justice system against Diddy? We're going to show you if they did.
And I wanted you to speak. You're one of the few politicians that young people relate to. And we wanted to just hear the message on why you feel it's important for them to vote this year. Young people that, and please talk to the people that are disenfranchised, that don't believe in the power of their vote.
Well, I really think that this year more than any other, young people have...
I need y'all to hit that like button. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button right now. We only got 16 likes. If you want to be a part of the discussion and the dialogue, you have anything to add to the dialogue and the discussion, please put it in a super chat. Please put it in a donation. We read all donations. We read all super chats. Donald Trump was in my backyard today. He was out here in Long Island. We're going to get to that another day, but today we're talking about Diddy. Did the Democrats weaponize the justice system against him? We're going to talk about that tonight.
When I go to the floor of the Senate to cast a vote, I'm casting a vote about what the economy is going to look like and what kind of jobs are going to be available, whether there's going to be health care, whether there's going to be good education. Every issue that you can imagine has a direct impact on how every young person watching is going to live his or her life. And so I would hope that this year, more than any other, people would stop and think, hey, you know, do I want to wake up in 5 years and, you know, have more violence in the streets than we do now, more homelessness, more people out of work, you know, kids not even having a chance to get educated, hospitals closing down. This is a direct impact on their lives, and I believe your slogan, vote or die, is accurate.
So
Jay-Z or Nas?
Oh, my fault, y'all. Negate that. Hold on, give me 1 second, y'all. Give me 1 second. All right. But, you know, I'm just showing you guys the antithesis and the genesis of him working with the you know, the in close ties with the campaign. Here's another video of him on the campaign trail. This is him on the campaign trail. This is Diddy, Jay-Z, Mary J. Blige, Beyonce, Kevin Love. I'm not gonna play the audio because there's a song that plays, but take a look at this. A bunch of black celebrities on the campaign trail, including Diddy, working with the Democrats in close collaborations, right? And like I told you guys, right? Like I told you, make no mistake, the Democrats have a select few of people that they allow to rummage around. They have full awareness of there's certain celebrities that's doing dirt. You know, these celebrity cults, these celebrity sex parties, they've been in the industry for years. Don't think it's just Diddy doing this stuff. There's a bunch of celebrities that do this thing, but they decided to come down on Diddy. They decided to target Diddy. They decided to point a beam on Diddy. Why? I'll tell you why. He decided to throw out the script. He decided to criticize the Democratic left. All the work that he put into the Democrats, he funded them. He's on the campaign trail. He's doing the vote or die campaign. They decided to send P. Diddy a message. But I just want to show you, that's him on the that's a bunch of black celebrities on the campaign trail. Now remember, this is on Diddy's site. This is on Bad Boy Entertainment, right? It's on Bad Boy Entertainment. So, this is all on Diddy's site. He was proudly working for the political left, empowering them, funding them. Now, this is a video right here. Take a look at this video. This is the night, or this was the night, I believe, that Barack Obama got elected. Look at him being elated. He was elated. He was happy, overjoyed to see Barack Obama take office. Take a look at him. Now, I just want you to remember, this is the genesis. This is him loving the Democrats. And remember, during this time in P. Diddy's life, he was nobody relatively had any stories about him, or at least they wasn't talked about at high level. Nobody was talking about freak-offs. Nobody was talking about Diddy being zesty. Nobody was talking about Diddy doing this and Diddy doing that. Nobody was talking about Diddy being a domestic batterer, drugging people, freak-offs. You didn't hear nothing about this stuff when he was loving and licking the boots of the Democratic left. Can we all agree to that? Can we all agree to that? During this time in Diddy's life, this is 2008-ish, 2009-ish, him endorsing, backing the Democrats, funding the Democrats. relatively, we didn't hear no stories. I didn't hear no stories about him. Salute to Zane. I see Zane in the building. Salute to Zane. But we didn't hear no stories about freak offs and Diddy beating women. We didn't hear none of those things. He was licking the boots of the Democratic left. We got 400 people in the building. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Again, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. If you want to be a part of the conversation, want to be a part of the dialogue, please put it in the super chat. Please put it in the donation. We read all super chats. We read all donations. Let's get into Diddy and his reaction to the Barack Obama taking office. Let's get into that.
Y'all, I can't really even express the way I feel right now. I kind of feel like I'm dreaming, but I'm glad I'm not dreaming. This right here is like, oh man, this is just so incredible. This is a day that I was blessed, and you guys were blessed to be alive to see. There's so much going on in the world. I don't know if we're taking the time to stop and really understand how incredible this is. You know, what we witnessed last night is like...
He's talking about the Barack Obama taking office. I believe this was election. I believe this is when he took office. When Barack Obama he took office after the election. I think he was elated at that.
Life changing is you know, just it's history. This is thanks to everybody like, you know, Rosa Parks and Martin Luther King, Al Sharpton, Jesse Jackson, Maxine Waters, people that we hear their names and, you know, this generation, and they not like us. They didn't do it for the money. They didn't do it for the bling. They did it for this day right here. And this day is like, this day will change the way we all look at each other. This day will change the way the black man and black woman is perceived all around the world.
Now let me stop right there, right? This is him at, you know, when Diddy is, he's living in the lap of luxury, right? Everything is going well. Business is going well. Does he have a few skirmishes with his artists here and there? Yeah, that's just the price of doing business. But he's flourishing in his life. He's supporting the Democratic left. He's backing them. He's funding them. He's elated. He's elated to have the first black president and to be a part of the campaign, to give a full endorsement of him. He's elated. He's overjoyed with the Democrats. He's loving the Democrats. He's loving the taste of the Democratic boot, if you will. Now, some would believe that, the freak-offs, they were happening around this time, right? I'm sure the freak-offs were happening around this time. All these years of Diddy, backing the Democrats, funding them, getting behind them, inviting them to the Diddy parties. I would think the freak-offs were happening. I would think that he was beating women around this time. I would think that he was doing all of these devious things that the feds are saying he did. I would think that he was doing it, right? But when he was next to the Democrats, they gave him that protection or that perceived protection. There was nobody talking about, you didn't hear about no indictments. You didn't hear about no freak-offs. Because he was licking the boots of the Democrats. He had the script. He followed the script. He knew his place. The Democrats, the white liberals, they told him, listen, buddy, we're going to let you get your money. We're gonna let you have your businesses. We're gonna let you do your freak offs. But you gotta follow the script. You gotta follow the script as a black billionaire, as a black success story. You gotta follow the script. Now, Diddy took the script. He took the script, right? He took the script and he followed it to execution. But some way or another, you know, when he became a billionaire, when business was booming, he lost himself. And he said, you know what? F the Democrats. They ain't doing enough. You know? And somewhere he forgot he forgot the script. He forgot to follow the script. You know, the white liberals, they came to him and they told him, listen, Negro, follow this script. You're going to lick the boots of the political left. You're going to take this token black president that ain't going to do a damn thing for you and who's really African, not black. You're going to fall in line. You're going to get a bunch of black people in poverty-stricken communities to vote for whoever we put in office on the liberal side. And you're going to follow the script, you know, have your freak-offs, shut your mouth, and we'll protect you like we did Harvey Weinstein and Jeffrey Epstein. You know? He decided to throw that script out at some point in his life, you know. He decided, but you see him. I just want to show you guys just the work he did with the Democrats all of the times. He has endorsed all three Democratic. He has endorsed all of the Democratic nominees. He's endorsed Barack. He's endorsed Hillary. He's endorsed Joe Biden. He's endorsed all of them, right? So I just want to let you know and just want to show you guys the genesis, right? Now, let's get to this. Let's go a little bit forward, right? Let's go a little bit forward. Now, at this point in time, that, you know, at the last video, that was at the top of Barack Obama's election, right? You know, that was at the top of his election. Everybody was happy to have somebody black in office. But through the years of Barack being in office, a lot of us realized that he wasn't doing enough for black America. He wasn't helping black America. He was really just a token president for us. He wasn't getting things done for black America. And Diddy spoke on that. He sat with Al Sharpton and he let his criticism and he let his frustrations be known not only with Barack Obama, but with the Democratic left. I want to play this interview for you. I want to play this interview, and we're going to get into his criticism of the Democratic left. This is when things started to go left. This is when things started to, you know, he started criticizing the Democrats. He started chastising the Democrats. You know, let's get into that.
Nearly a quarter century, Sean Diddy Combs has been in the public eye as a musician, performer, and businessman. Now he's adding a new title, educator. I sat down with him recently to talk about all that and discovered he's still very willing to speak his mind, even when it comes to presidential politics.
I need y'all to hit that like button. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Did the Democrats sabotage P. Diddy? Did they sabotage him? I think they possibly may have sabotaged him. They possibly may have colluded, worked against him. You know, they gave him a cloak of protection for a very long time. He decided to criticize them, and now we see, you know, what he's going through. Now we see what's happening, you know? You know, we got 600 people in the building. I need y'all to hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Let's get into it. Let's get into it.
Puffy, you are not only a mega star and mogul, you have an education initiative. You opened a charter school in Harlem.
Yes.
For this fall. Why was that important to you?
I went to this after school.
Now here you have a black man who's doing, as much as we want to criticize Diddy, and listen, Diddy's no angel. Has Diddy done a lot of dirt? Absolutely. But here you have a black man pushing black excellence, right? Pushing, building schools, all the criticisms that we've given him, all of the things, I see black women, throwing dirt on his name, but you was sitting in the club drinking that Ciroc. You was sipping on the De Leon liquor for years. You was sending your little daughters to the charter school he had in Harlem. I mean, let's not act like Diddy has never done any good. The man built a school. He was pushing black excellence, right? But let's get back into it, and I just want to get into the criticism of Barack Obama that he did have.
Program named Menn. I grew up in Harlem, and I just remember that extra attention that I would get by the tutors. It was something that was needed because in the educational system and in the city communities, they were so behind what was going on in the other communities of Scarsdale, Westchester, different parts of the Bronx, and it was so disproportionate that if it wasn't for a program like that, I wouldn't have been able to pass my grades, and I wouldn't have been able to make it really through school. And so as the years went by, I ran a marathon. Education's always been important to me. I ran a marathon, and we proudly raised $3 million for the New York City public school system. And my thing was I had a lot of concerns and complaints about the educational system and how our children are treated.
Listen.
And I'm a person of action. So instead of me talking about it, I wanted to go and work with the system and then show them a better way to do it. And I just thank them for giving me a chance.
Here you're listening to a black man that decided to do something. He got tired of waiting on the Democrats to do something. He got tired of the Democrats promising things. He got tired of the Democrats, lying to him and his community. And he decided to take his own money and build a charter school. And I hear his frustration. I hear the frustration in his heart, because you remember, this is after the 8 years Barack was in office, doing absolutely nothing for Black America, sitting on our hopes, sitting on our dreams, incentivizing the LGBTQ, incentivizing big corporation, and sitting on our hopes and our dreams, and lying and scamming Black America. Let's continue.
But I'm coming to really revolutionize, the junior high and high school levels of education. I think that we have to
hit that like button. I need you to hit that like button. We got 526 people in the building. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. If you want to be a part of the conversation or the dialogue, please put it in the super chat. Please put it in a donation. We read all super chats. Let's continue.
Prepare our kids for the realities of what's out there. We have to prepare them to be leaders. And so those curriculums that are out there now are dated. That's not the times that we're in. And so as a community, if we don't update our curriculums, just as the curriculums are updated in Connecticut and the rest of the parts of, New York, then our children will constantly lag behind. And this
is a black man concerned with his community. This is a black man concerned what's going on with the state of the education of our children. This is a black man that was concerned and that was looking for the Democrats to do more. I went to the campaigns. I did the vote or die for you. I endorsed all of your candidates. I was there. I did the work. Why aren't you doing more, Democrats? Let's continue.
This has that domino effect that people don't understand, is that when they're wondering what's going on, it's our conditions. And you can't make no money unless you have an education. So it starts there, you know. For me, it starts there, and instead of talking about it, I wanted to do something about it. So I'm very proud to say today, I opened up.
He got tired of the Democrats talking about it. Because that's all Democrats do. They talk about it. All the Democrats, they could break down they could break down how disenfranchised black people are. They could break down how we're struggling, how we're in these poverty-stricken communities. They could articulate the struggle down to a T. But when it comes to doing the work, putting the work in, getting your hands dirty, oh, they ain't trying to do that. They ain't trying to do that. The Democrats can articulate the black struggle to a T. But by golly, they ain't trying to get their hands dirty when it's time to do the work.
You know, my charter school with Dr. Stephen Perry. It's called Capital Prep Harlem, and it's incredible.
I'm telling you, it's awesome. You know, I know the kind of influence you have. I've seen it all over the country.
You hear them talking about influence. And that's what the Democrats look for. You know, that's why they got Meg Thee Stallion twerking a little doodle maker on stage. It's because of influence. That's why they were probably begging and pleading Taylor Swift to give an endorsement of Kamala Harris, because they want the influencers. That's who the Democrats look to, the influencers.
Over the world, and you stayed out of the political stuff. But if you could tell either candidate, and I know you know Mrs. Clinton, you know Trump, the importance of young people, what would you want?
So this was the year. This was the year Clinton and Trump ran against each other. So remember, this is the year Clinton and Trump ran against each other. Remember, that's this year that it was. This was around that time. All right.
Them to know. I don't want you getting into politics. Whoever.
Yeah. He had to sip the tea on that one. Because you know, P. Diddy is a black man, and P. Diddy is a foundational black American man. Even though he's successful, even though he's been living high on the hog, he still understands the black struggle. He still understands that we just got scammed by an African who took office, and he told black America that he was going to fix things, help things, and he did none of those things. And, you know, he was frustrated because he did all this shucking and jiving for the Democrats for all these years. Let's continue, though.
Next president is, what do they need to do to help young people become?
Now listen. He's been tap dancing for the Democrats for all these years. Listen to the criticism. He's been tap dancing. He's tired of the tap dancing for the political left. You can see it on his face. He's tired of tap dancing for the political left. Soaking in that chair. Let's continue.
Successful.
I think it's all about education. It's all about education and jobs and creating different programs for them to have opportunities. You know, it's hard to start your life after high school or college and you just can't get a job.
Right.
And there's nothing really set up for you to be able to get out there and to excel. And so I think that number one, they have to pay attention and they have to speak to young people. If they don't, you know, a lot of young people aren't going to show up.
And they got to get the right people to talk to the young people.
And they're very disenfranchised. You know, I mean, my number one.
Think about it. We just seen P. Diddy in 2008, right? 2000. Actually, I take that back. We just seen Diddy in 2004, rather, talk to Barack Obama and Hillary Clinton on how Black America was disenfranchised. Right? 2004, ladies and gentlemen. 2004. 2004, you seen him talk to Barack Obama and Hillary Clinton about Black America being disenfranchised. 2004, George Bush gets back in office, reelected. Country goes into a decline, right? You know, we almost went into a Great Depression, damn near. Here you have the great African hope, Barack Obama. You get an 8-year term. 8 years in office. Black America still disenfranchised. Things are still the same from 2004 to around what year was that Trump election? What was that? 2016, 2017, around that time. Things were relatively the same from 2004 to 2016. You just had a black president, black people still disenfranchised, Democrats still not doing anything for them, still not helping the communities. All of the Democratic ran cities still gone to shit. Still lying to black people. He had an axe to grind with the Democrats. Let's continue.
Thing though, and to be honest, is black people. I feel like we put President Obama in.
Listen. We Black America, not Caribbeans, not immigrants, not Hispanic people, not multiculturalists. Black America. We put Barack Obama in office. That's what he said, and you can see the frustration on his face.
The White House, and when I look back, I just wanted more done for my people.
He wanted more done by the Democrats. And this is where you start to see the turning of the page for Diddy. He threw out the script. He said, you know what, Democrats? You know, I've been playing your game for years. Look, we just seen the video from 2004 of him at the vote or die campaigns and you know, shucking and jiving for the Democrats, right? I've played it your way. I've done the vote or die campaign directly for you. I've shucked and jived at the DNC for you. I've endorsed your candidates. I've endorsed the Hillarys. I've endorsed the Barack Obamas. I've endorsed all of your Democratic elected officials. I've played the game. Going back to 2004, even earlier. And you still haven't done anything tangible for my people. Did the Democrats get outraged, get mad, disgusted that Diddy took this tone with them? That Diddy felt like this? You know, all the protection maybe that they felt like we protected you. You were doing the freak-offs. You were having the parties. We know about all the Democrats that were there. We shielded you from the justice system. We shielded you from the feds. What did the feds say at the press conference? The press person asked them, how did this go on for so damn long. Is that not what the press person said? How did it go on for so damn long? Did the Democrats protect him? Did they shield him? And when he decided to change his tone on the Democrats, started to criticize them, started to chastise them, started to request more of them, they decided to say, you know what, Negro, we're going to put you in your place.
Fire! Fire! Fire!
Decided to flip the script on him. Listen, like I said, remember, we all heard Trump say it. He said it out of his mouth. The Democrats are weaponizing the justice system against me. The Democrats are weaponizing the justice, all these criminal trials, and make no mistake about it, they absolutely weaponized the justice system against him. They absolutely did. Do you honestly think that Trump is the biggest criminal in the White House that ever was? All of the scam artists, the liars, the adulterers, the bomb droppers, COINTELPRO, Watergate, Oval Office affairs. Are you trying to tell me that Trump was the biggest criminal of them all? I'm not buying that.
Fire! Fire! Fire!
Did the Democrats weaponize the justice system against Diddy when he decided to chastise them, criticize them, go against them, request more of them? I'm just asking the question. I'm just theorizing this. Did he do this? Did they do this? Here you have him criticizing Barack Obama, criticizing the Democrats. He wanted more. We put Black America, put him in office. We wanted more. He didn't do it. Let's continue.
Because that's the name of the game. This is politics.
That's
you
right.
put somebody in office, you get in return the things that you care about for your communities. And I think
that's all we want, Democrats.
Fire! 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 Fire!
That's all we want, Democrats. All we want is you to get in office. We put you there. We campaigned for you. We funded you. We showed up to the rallies. All we want you to do is do the work for us. Help the Black community. Fix the Black community. Leave it in a better shape that you found it. But you have been lying to us, scamming us.
we got a little bit shortchanged, and that's not knocking the president. You know, there's a lot going on, a lot of balls in the joke. He's done an excellent job, you know. But I think it's time to turn up the heat because the black vote is going to decide who is the next president of the United States. So I hope that
turn up the heat.
Yeah, Miss Clinton.
And doesn't that sound reminiscent of what black men are saying today? Black men are saying that today about Kamala Harris. Here we have another multicultural president charading as a black woman. She is not a black woman. Telling us that she's going to change this and she's going to fix this. Lying to Black America. Black America doesn't want to get scammed again. We refuse to get scammed again. Let's continue.
And, you know, Hillary Clinton, I hope she starts to directly talk to the black community. I just really, it really makes me feel, you know, almost hurt that our issues are not addressed, and we're such a
Doesn't that sound reminiscent of what we're going through right now? Here you have Kamala Harris. She's not talking to Black America. She's not talking to the needs and the wants of Black America. Doesn't that sound reminiscent? This is 2016, this video. Here we are in 2024. The Democrats are still running the same song and game. Not talking to our wants and our needs, not helping our communities, incentivizing everyone else, whether it be the immigrant class, whether it be LGBTQ, incentivizing every other community. But here we are, Black Americans, coming to the campaigns, voting for you, 80 and the 90%, Black women giving you the full undivided vote, and you still don't talk to our wants and our needs. This is exactly what we're going through right now.
Fire! 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 Fire!
Did the Democrats flip the script on Diddy? And I'm just throwing out this, I'm just throwing it out there, possibly. I have no proof of it. This is just how I feel. This is just something that, kind of clicked to me. Here you have a man that was supporting the Democrats for all these years. No criminal trials, no talks of freak offs, no nothing. As soon as he starts criticizing the Democrats, you hear all these, videos start popping up of him beating on women, stories about freak offs, a lawsuit here, a lawsuit there, a federal indictment here. Interesting, very interesting. Let's continue.
It's a big part of the voting bloc.
Yeah.
And
not just rhetoric, but really address it.
yeah, I mean,
I gotta ask you one thing before I let you go.
I need to give you an announcement.
Okay,
on something.
go ahead.
No, I mean
Listen to the announcement.
I honestly think the heat has to be turned up so much that as a community we got to hold our vote.
He was requesting Black America to hold their votes. Remember, he was already deemed, that's why the Democrats worked with Diddy, because he had the influence, especially back in 2004 when he first started getting in tune with the Democrats. You got to think, Diddy is a hip hop mogul, hip hop icon. Especially around this time and even before, people looked up to Diddy as Black excellence. They looked up to Diddy as the best of what we can become. So he was highly influential. Now, here you have him, a man that was supporting the Democrats for all these years, funding them, campaigning for them. After all these years, he's criticizing them now, coming after them, and now he is requesting for Black America to hold the vote. That's revolutionary.
Fire! 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 Fire!
We will no longer lick the boots of the Democrats. We will no longer show up and support the Democrats while they do nothing for us. We will no longer support the Democrats where they give us token nothing burgers. We will hold our vote, and if they don't do anything for us, and they better do it fast, we will be holding on to our vote. Because we are tired of being used by the Democrats.
On power rule, you going to bed, nigga.
That was revolutionary. And I'm suggesting maybe the Democrats didn't like that. Maybe the Democrats felt like we've been protecting you, we've been shielding you. You don't think the feds came to us a couple times and they was talking to us about these freak offs and these Diddy party? You don't think the feds put in a call? You don't think the Democrats were like, yeah, you know what, I think you should keep an eye on Diddy. You should keep an eye on him just in case if he wanna change up the script. Why is that so wild to believe? Why is that so crazy to believe for you guys? Why is that so crazy to believe? Yeah, man, Diddy decided to throw out that Democratic script. He decided to go off basis. And, I think that the Democrats didn't like this. I don't think the Democrats didn't like the fact that he was now going to use his influence to hurt the Democrats. He was going to use his influence to criticize, to hold the black vote. Take his influence, use it against the Democrats. We've helped you. We've shielded you from prosecution with the freak offs. We helped you become economically prosperous in America. You became a billionaire. We've allowed you to flourish in society. And all we asked of you was to follow the script, and you go off of script, Diddy? The Democrats were outraged at that. Let's continue, though. Let's continue.
Don't pacify yourself. Really revolutionize the game. Make them come for our vote. It's a whole different strategy, but I think we need to hold our vote because I don't believe any of them.
All right. Well, that's a big announcement. All right. I think that's straight from the heart.
Yeah, I mean, you can get the vote. Yep. It don't have to be held that long, but you're going to have to come get it.
You got to come get it. And bring something with it to get it.
Oh, man, you have to bring something with it.
Let me ask you this. I hear you saying that on the music side, this may be your last album?
Yes.
And how's the tour going? I mean,
the tour is
sold
great.
out everywhere.
The tour is great.
I saw it in New Orleans. It was unbelievable.
Yeah, I mean, it's just been great to go out there and perform all the hits. This is like my victory lap. I want to be able to spend more time with my girl.
Let's get into some more criticism. And that wasn't the only criticism that he had. He also had this. Let's get into this. More criticisms of the Democratic left. Did the Democrats feel like, Diddy betrayed them? Like I said, I'm going to keep saying it. Donald Trump talked to us. He talked to the world. He said that the Democrats are weaponizing the justice system against me. Now, if they did that to Donald Trump, a former president, right? A former president, billionaire, right? Former president, billionaire. What would they do to a black billionaire in hip hop who has had rumors for years and decades about freak offs and a womanizing lifestyle? What would they do to him given the opportunity they felt betrayed? I want y'all to think about that. Since I'm so crazy, since, people called me clowns in the chat room and all of these things, I just want y'all to think about that for a second. Just put on your thinking caps. If Donald Trump, let me say it again. If Donald Trump said that the Democrats are weaponizing the justice system against me, right? Now and I'm not saying you have to believe him. But let's just say you did believe him, right? Let's just say you did believe him. Or maybe you think that possibly could be true, right? What would they do if they have the power to do that, right? To weaponize the justice system, what would they do to a black man in America, right? Who has rumors of, freak offs, he has a womanizing past, there's dirt on the industry around him. What would they do to him if they felt betrayed and felt like he decided not to follow the script anymore? What would they do to someone like that? Let's play this. One second. All right, let's play it.
We're going to have to see some promises. What are we getting in return for our vote? Nothing has changed for Black America. And in order for us to vote for Biden, we can't be taken for granted like we always are because we're supposed to be Democrats, because people are afraid of Trump. It's whoever's going to take care of our community, whoever wants to make a deal. It's business at this point. We can't trust politicians. So we want to know very clearly, just like Trump made it clear that he wanted to build a wall, Biden needs to make it clear that he's going to change the lives and quality of life of Black and brown people who can't get the vote. I will hold the vote hostage if I have to.
Do you think it's crazy now? Do you think it's crazy for me to believe that now? That possibly the Democrats have weaponized the justice system against him after he decided to criticize them, throw out the script, chastise them for all of their failures when it comes to the Black community? Do you think that it's crazy now to believe that now? I'm saying, do you think it's crazy now? All of the, listen, when he was tap dancing for the Democratic left, you didn't hear no rumors about him. Did anybody hear anything about indictments? Think about all the criminal trials, or all the things that happened with Diddy. They were throwing out cases left and right. The case in the club shooting case back in the 90s with Sean Poe, where there was a firearm in the club. Diddy beat those charges. all the little frivolous charges back in the day, they threw those charges out when he was licking the boots of the Democratic left. As soon as he starts criticizing them, as soon as he starts, chastising them, then you get the full press on of the federal government and the feds. Did the Democrats drop the dime on Diddy? Listen, man, listen. And, we know that the Democrats protect a certain bunch of people. We know this, right? Right? Let's put that to the side, right? We know, and I think it's ignorant for us to think that Diddy's the only pervert, only sexual deviant, only person in this wild celebrity sphere in Hollywood. I think it would be ignorant for us to think that it's only Diddy like this, right? Walk with me. I think it would be ignorant for us to think that it's only Diddy doing this. Diddy's the only deviant. He's the only pervert. He's the only one with 1,000 gallons of baby oil in his house. The Democrats protect a certain few. They were protecting Harvey Weinstein for years, in my opinion. There was charges on him years ago. They're protecting a lot of celebrities, a lot of celebrities that you love. And all they request of them is to follow the script. Follow the script. Tell Black America to get your black asses out there, vote for the Democratic left. Tell Black America, go out there and vote for us. We're not going to do nothing for you. We're not going to incentivize you, but go out there and vote. For us, of course. Did the Democrats drop the dime on Diddy? Did they do it?
You said it here, said it first.
Breaking news. Breaking news. The black vote is not going to be for free. We're going to have.
The black vote is not going to be for free. He was holding the black vote for ransom to the Democrats. If you want the black vote this year, Democrats, it's not going to be for free. You got to think, from 2004 with the Vote or Die campaign, he was handing up the black vote on a silver platter. Do you guys really think that Diddy got paid for the Vote or Die campaign? Do you think he got paid for that? Do you think he got paid to endorse Joe Biden, Barack Obama, Hillary Clinton? Do you think he got paid for any of that? He was holding the black vote for ransom to the Democrats. They didn't like that. You know that scene in Belly? I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit. They didn't like that. They didn't appreciate that. You know, all the freak offs we kept quiet about, all the Diddy parties we kept quiet about, all the federal indictments that we told the feds to chill. We told them to chill. We told them to back off, Diddy. And this is how you treat us? This is what you do with us, huh? This is how you treat us on Pyro?
Oh, Pyro? You going to bed, nigga.
Let's continue.
Have to see some promises. You know, what are we getting in return for our vote? Nothing has changed for Black America. And in order for us to vote for Biden, we can't be taken for granted like we always are because we're supposed to be Democrats or because people are afraid of Trump. It's whoever's going to take care of our community, whoever wants to make a deal. It's business at this point. You know, we can't trust politicians, you know, so we want to know very clearly, just like Trump made it clear that he wanted to build the wall, Biden needs to make it clear that he's going to change the lives and quality of life of Black and brown people, or else he can't get the vote. I'll hold the vote hostage if I have to.
You said it here, said it first.
Breaking news. Breaking news.
Yeah, man. And of course we have like couple of articles, you know, Diddy is under fire. Now listen, he was catching the eyes of Democrats. They saw these articles. They saw the things he was saying, you know, highly influential Black entrepreneur, Black billionaire, prominently known. They saw these things. Diddy is under fire for urging fans to hold the black vote hostage.
Fire! 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 Fire!
And you know, anytime, and I want y'all to ask yourself this question, right? Because I'm a conspiracy theorist to a degree. Why is it every time a Black celebrity criticizes the political left, right? Every time they say anything criticizing or critiquing the political left, you have you know, a bunch of you know, bootlicking Democratic Negroes coming to the Democratic candidates you know, aid. I mean, you see it now with Kamala Harris. Here you have a lot of Black men. All Black men are saying that they want Kamala to talk to the needs of Black America. That's all we're asking her. We could put it aside that she's not a Black woman. We could put it aside that she's a multiculturalist. We could put it aside that she's that she's not with a Black man. We could put all of that aside, Kamala, if you are going to do things for Black America. But you have not talked to the issues of Black America. But anytime somebody talks or criticizes Kamala Harris, you see a bunch of Democratic attack dogs, BLM officers, Democratic bootlickers come to the aid of a Democratic candidate. Why is that?
Oh, Pyro, you going to bed, nigga.
Why is that? Why is that? I'm just asking. Why is that? You know? But here you see, Diddy was under fire for urging fans to hold the Black vote hostage. Right? So make no mistake. The Democrats saw what this man was doing. They saw he was taking his influence and using it against the Democrats. You guys used my influence to put Barack Obama in office, to campaign for Hillary, to elect whatever other Democratic official. You guys have done absolutely nothing for my community. This time, I'm going to take my influence and I'm going to use it against you. And it wasn't even like he was using it against them. He was actually holding it hostage and saying, well, if you do something for me, I'll give it to you. But if you're not going to do it for me, then we're not going to give it to you. He was just holding it hostage. It wasn't that he wasn't going to give them the vote. But the Democrats, they don't negotiate. They don't negotiate with with hostage. They don't negotiate, with hostages. And they don't negotiate. They're not trying to negotiate with people that hold people hostage. They're not doing that. Absolutely. And here you have another article. How about this one? How about this article? Take a look at this one. This was all around that time where I believe this was around the Trump Hillary Clinton election. This was around that time where Trump and Hillary were in that presidential race. This was all around that time. Diddy calls for Black people. Let me zero in. Black people to own our politics. Launches Black political party.
Fire! 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 Fire!
This was in 2020. Let me actually see if I could actually go out a little bit more. Let me see. Hold on. Give me 1 second, Chuck. I just want to put it fully on the docket here. Give me 1 second. Yeah, but he was trying to start his own Black political party here. So clearly, he was disgruntled with the Democrats. Clearly, he was disgruntled. He was not on good terms with the Democrats, and clearly he had his criticisms, and he had his criticisms of the Democrats. He wasn't feeling them. He wasn't feeling what they were doing to Black America. He felt like they weren't doing enough. I agree with that. Absolutely, fully. Did the Democrats weaponize the justice system against him? Let me know. Let me know. Let me look in the poll here. Okay, we got 14% that says yes. uh 50% says no, Diddy is just freaky, and 35% says, maybe both, maybe both, maybe both, maybe both, maybe both, maybe both. But let me know what you guys think of this information, man. Do you guys feel like the Democrats have done this to Diddy? You know, have they took away the borders, the protection? Have they took away, hey, Diddy, we've been protecting you, we've been shielding you for these years. We've kept quiet about the freak offs and the functions and the Diddy parties. You're now using your influence to come against us. We can no longer help you anymore, Diddy. Salute to Johnny Moore. Is that the same Johnny Moore that I went to high school with? Salute to Johnny Moore. I don't know if that's Johnny Moore, the same dude I went to high school with. Salute to Johnny. If that is Johnny Moore, salute to him. It might not be. It might just be a random Johnny Moore that just came in here, but salute to him. I see somebody said Diddy did it to himself. Hey, listen, man. If you feel like he did it to himself, then you feel like he did it to himself. But there's some evidence to suggest that possibly he may have been targeted here. Like, listen, I'm not gonna sit up here and act like Diddy is Diddy is he's never done any wrong. He hasn't done anything foul. He hasn't treated people wrongly. I'm not gonna sit up here and cape for him, right? Clearly, the freak offs and all, and him beating on Cassie. I mean, I can't take up for that. But here you have somebody who clearly has been, in the industry for years. And I think that people didn't, question that press conference. The press conference that happened yesterday with the district attorney, one of the press people, they asked a very important question, and a question that people should take note of. One of the press people in that press conference said, "Why did it take so long? If you had all this information about the freak offs and the Diddy parties, and you allegedly got 50 victims and yada yada yada, why did it take so long?" Even the district attorney said that this had been going on from the 90s up until in this year, and even he didn't have an answer onto why it happened for so long. Let me just throw this out there. Could this be the answer? Nobody think about it. The press person didn't know why it happened for so long. The district attorney didn't know why it happened for so long. Could this be the answer that you're looking for on why it happened for so damn long? Fire! 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 Could this be the answer that you're looking for? Could this be the answer why? No, I'm not gonna play. Can you play the video after his arrest? No, I'm not gonna play that video. This is the wrong show. All right, we're asking if the Democrats have targeted Diddy for speaking against the Democratic left. That's what this show is about. Please, I don't like people to major in the minors here. I get it. We got people that are new here that's never been here before. If you want to major in the minors, go right ahead, because I don't expect nothing less. But to the people that come here for my shows, don't major in the minors. All right. But could this be the answer that we've been looking for? Is this the answer that the district attorney and the press person was looking for? Just something to think about. But with that being said, guys, and this is just a theory. Just a theory. Because I've wondered this. I've wondered this. I've been thinking about this on why now? Why are people coming against Diddy now? If people had all this knowledge of him with the freak offs and the Diddy parties, why now? Why now? If everybody knew about the male escorts and him beating on women and the trafficking and the drugs, why didn't it happen sooner? You know? I need y'all to hit that like button. I need y'all to hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button right now. You know? Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button right now. Yeah, man. But in closing, I'm about to close out, y'all. It's getting late. It is something to think about. I just want you to take a look at the information that I brought out here. Look at the genesis. Look at where he started criticizing the Democrats. Look at where things are at today. It's something to look at. It's something to ponder about. But with that being said, I want to give a shout out and a salute to Zane for holding me down in the in the chat room tonight. Salute to Zane tonight. If this is your first time here, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We do videos on politics and a bevy of other things, celebrity entertainment. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. God willing, I'll probably do a video tomorrow. Possibly talk about a different topic. But with that being said, guys, I hope you guys have been entertained as well as enlightened. I am your host, True and Livin. This is the Check-In Report. God willing, I'll probably do a video tomorrow. I'll probably do a live stream tomorrow. Probably talk about Kamala Harris at the National Black Association of Journalists. Did you guys see Kamala Harris with the National Association of Black Journalists? Did you see it? Did you see how they had an eloquent, non-aggressive, formal, respectful interview with Kamala Harris? But when they had the interview with Trump, it was aggressive, disrespectful. There's an art to interviewing someone. You're not supposed to come in hot. They came in so hot with Donald Trump. Like, they didn't even let the man sit down, and he didn't even take a damn sip of his water. You're coming at him with all these fiery hot questions. Did you see how respectful they was to Kamala, but how disrespectful they was to Trump? Absolutely ridiculous. That's what happens when you got a bunch of Democratic bootlickers so infatuated with how things look, but not concerned on what things are. Very interesting, though. Elantra says you need more of this topic. Yeah, we'll probably do more on Diddy. We'll see how it goes. Elantra says, LOL, yes, and 2 assassination attempts. Exactly. Yeah. I didn't like that neither. I didn't appreciate that. I thought that was like, come on, bro. There's an art to having an interview. Like, don't get me wrong. You could ask people fiery, hot questions. I'm all for tough questions. I'm all for that. I'm all for fiery, hot questions. I'm all for putting someone on the hot seat in an interview. But you don't come in hot like that. Because when you come in hot like that, then you got the interviewee already on guard. The art of having a good interview, you want to have that person, that interviewee, to be comfortable. You want to have them be comfortable. Let them get settled into the questions. Let them get into a groove of answering questions. Let them be comfortable. Let them feel safe. And then when you progress through the interview, that's when you start asking harder questions, tougher questions. Start putting them on the seat. Start grilling them. You don't come in hot like that. And I was very surprised that those female black women journalists that decided to go that route. I thought they did a terrible job with that interview. But in any event, like I said, guys, if this is your first time here, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. God willing, I'm gonna do a live stream tomorrow on a different topic. But you guys have a blessed night. I hope you guys have been entertained as well as enlightened. I am your host, True and Livin. Y'all guys be safe, man. We are out. Toodles.